Hi there, and welcome to the Curious Collective podcast, conversations designed for the conscious community to bring awareness to those holistic practices that help us live our best life. So tap into the wisdom and knowledge of our guests to heal, transform, and live as your true soulful self. Hello, listeners. Today I have with us the gorgeous and amazing, one of my favorite people, Tracy McMahon. Now, Tracy was number 3 in season 1 on our podcast. So honored then, and absolutely honored now to have you. Welcome.
Thank you. That seems like so long ago that we did that. And I just wanted to say, can I just say, your podcasts are amazing, and what you have created has been next level, Kate. Like, welcome, like absolutely, like welcome to you just stepping into your path, like absolutely amazing.
And you're to thank for that, because I would complain and whinge in this beautiful coaching portal where we're in, and Tracy would be like, I want to slap you, woman. And just like give it to me real of what was going on. So thank you for doing that all those times. So what we are here today to talk about is something near and dear to my heart, and especially Tracy's, which is something that is called The Bridge. And it's a new initiative, and it is actually launching today. So 23323, 23rd of the 3rd, 23. Tracy, can you please tell the listeners what The Bridge is and how you came up with this amazing idea?
Well, thank you. I'm excited. Thank you for having me and letting me just share this with your community, because this came about. It was a bit of an intuitive thought that came through about creating an online community where people felt safe, where they could find tribe, where they could learn, whatever it is. We're in a time now where there's so many people seeking knowledge. Like, there's so much creativity going on. There's like, it's just unbelievable. And people are having this remembering of, hang on a minute, I know that like there's something more for me than just this 9 to 5. And the amount of people I come into contact with who they're not happy in their job because they know they're here for more, or they know they're here to do something, but they don't even know what it is yet. And so over the years, I have collected I've collected all these incredible people that I spend my time with, and I've asked them all to come into the one space. So far we have 20 beautiful people.
I'm one of them.
And you're one of them, who have come in to share not only their wisdom and their knowledge and their passion, but to share their heart, because they're people that I have personally chosen because of how they come at life, of the heart-led way in which they are here in service to humanity in whatever form it may be. So, you know, we've got people, there's all different modalities that are on there. There's all different business people that maybe are doing business in a more conscious way. And then, you know, I've got just so many people that they're just really bloody good people. And they just love nothing more than to sit with somebody and just hold space for them while they're going through whatever it is they're going through. And I think since doing the spiritual coaching that I do over the last few years, the thing that I've recognized is when we give another person a space of non-judgment, of unconditional love, and we allow them to just pour it out, and maybe just give them a different perspective on maybe what they're judging them for. I'm actually looking at going, are you shitting me? Like, that is absolutely amazing. Like, you're amazing. And because you've been through that, it's setting you up for this. So I've recognized just how many people I've worked with over the couple of years now who have just propelled, like they've now stepped into who they are, and they're doing what they're here to do in a way that nourishes them as well as everybody else around them. And so
I want to add in an embodied way. Like, they're not just faking it till they make it. They've actually taken the medicine that's been gifted to them from the various places they've seeked it from. They've embodied that shit, and now they're like, come at me.
Yeah. Like, it's really, it's so insane. Like, there's women that I'm working with at the moment, and they said, do you realize that I've only been working with you for 4 months, and this is like, I feel like this has been 10 years of healing, and we've done it in 4 months. But what it is we get to come to our own answers. Somebody's not telling us what to do or giving us what to do. That we're being guided, and we can actually, like, it's like a lolly shop. The bridge is like a lolly shop. You can come in and you can choose, or a medicine cabinet is what I call them.
Yeah.
It's like I've got my very own medicine cabinet of conscious medicine. These people have been brought to this earth. They all have a unique medicine. They're going to share it on the bridge, and you get to go and see, like, oh, that's sparking something in me. Whatever she's saying, whatever she's talking about, I want to learn more about that. Or, oh my God, I want to do this. Like a lady this morning said to me that she would like a psychic reading, but she just doesn't know who to go to.
Yeah. How common is that?
You know, so common. You just don't know who you can trust. That it's not just, you know, spending $150 and it's just going to be rubbish. You'll get to meet people on the bridge that you'll be able to feel, oh my gosh, yeah, you're the person.
And being in that space will help you to connect to feeling. So if you're not someone yet who's come to that realization that you actually know all the answers already and they're all within you, the bridge will be the space to teach you that.
Yeah. And that's exactly why we called it the bridge, is because, like, for all these years of me doing my healing work, I recognized that I actually guide people across the bridge from where their life is to where the pure potential of it is.
Because you recognized it in them back then, and now they've recognized it in themselves.
And now they've recognized it. So it is a space for us to help guide people to, okay, this is where you're at. This is the potential. This is the opportunity. Come with us and, like, share it.
Yeah. And if you feel like you're already, like, say, perhaps standing in the middle of the bridge, or you've already come over and you're already there and you're loving it, this is a space to just immerse yourself in the magic of all the other participants in this beautiful conscious community that I am so excited to be a part of. And I like how you spoke into, Trace, that you've handpicked these people. So it's sort of, it's not diluted out there in the big wide world. People are birthing all these amazing creations into this spiritual space. And I'm like, oh, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I'm like a bloody rabbit in a field. Whereas I can go into one space that's got people that have already, like, ticked the authenticity, approval. And I can go, oh, I can just breathe. I can sit. I can observe. I can be aware of myself. I can be aware of others. I can contribute. I can feel seen and heard and set, like, all these things. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just, because there's going to be, like, we kick off tomorrow morning with a sound healing from one of my beautiful friends, Sammy. So there's sound healings, there's meditations, there's card readings, but there's also masterclasses on, come and learn about blah. Like, there's, you're going to be sharing about your healing and all the chakras and, so people can actually learn from somebody that we're not going to speak up here, and then we're not going to speak down to you either. It's like that real, just someone that knows their stuff, just sharing it from their heart, and you get to just get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's very exciting. Like there's one of the girls is a kinesiologist. She also does a lot of the human design stuff. We've got Wendy, who does all about consciously how to buy your house. Like, the thing that I've really witnessed over the last few years is people even giving up on that dream of owning their own home. Like, they've just given up on it. Wendy shows you that it's actually possible.
Oh, I love that.
So, to be able to create your own safe space at home and not put it aside and think that you can't ever have that. Like, you can. So we talk about manifesting, and we bring it into the real world, not just sitting there hoping on a prayer that it happens. We actually, like, show you how to manifest. So it's sort of like unlocking the treasure chest that we've all thought was out of our reach, and going, no, this is for everybody. We can all do this. We can all do this.
And I love, there's also someone in them, and there's so many people that I love in there, but there's one lady that I'm super interested in. She actually works with children in a beautifully conscious way to bring out their beautiful gifts and to help them shine in this world of conditioning and patterning, and to show that they can express in this beautiful, grounded, safe way, and to teach the parents that too. So that's one lady I'm super interested in. And of course, Natasha, oh my God, she's like a powerhouse in herself. I'm not even going to go into that because she's like the womb witch extraordinaire. But this is only $11 a week. Like,
yeah,
that's 2 coffees.
Yeah.
I'm ditching the coffee and I'm in. No sales
Well,
pitch.
I'm not ditching my coffee. I'm just going to say I will not. I will ditch it somewhere else. But, you know, we decided like $11 was doable. Like $11 really, we don't miss that. But at the same time, I am all about giving and receiving, and the flow and the exchange. And so people, when something is free to them, they don't actually like
agree.
Okay. So we want you to have skin in the game. We want you to actually step up. This is about empowering yourself to make a choice, to go, you know what? I'm actually choosing into this for my own empowerment, for my own growth. This is my self-development. This will be my self-care, my fill my cup. So I feel like, you know, parting with $11 a week, I think we can do that for ourselves.
And it gives you that group. You can just, you know, stop the scroll. You can leave all the other groups and you can just go, right, I'm going to give myself an hour a day on Facebook and I'm going to go into the bridge, because there'll be something in there for me. And if it's not delivered today, maybe it was delivered last week, whatever, it's going to be set up in a beautiful way that you can search and navigate it quite easily. And I really also want to share, for transparency, because I think it's an amazing setup, is that each of the facilitators or contributors, educators, healers in this space have an affiliate link of their own, that if you're a friend of theirs or you're drawn to them, that's the person that you join the bridge with, and that's the person that, you know, benefits from in an energy exchange with you, of you being there. And also I'd love you to share also, Trace, that you're actually donating a percentage of people's memberships to Healing Hands.
Yes, we are. So 20% of every single membership is going directly to doTERRA's Healing Hands. And the reason why I've chosen that is I've watched my husband, God love that generous man of mine, but Cam gives to about, I think he's up to about 24 charities that he gives to every month.
I love him.
God is the most delicious creature. But, you know, how do you know where your money's going? Like you're handing out this money, and like we're in a world where, you know, you're paying for fees and admin and all the stuff.
Yeah.
When we give money to Healing Hands, doTERRA is so transparent. You can actually see where that money goes. And we can get involved with the programs that our money will actually go to benefit. So it's like we can go and see what our money can do. And so a lot of the girls are actually going to get involved in one of the charities that Healing Hands is part of is Friends with Dignity. It's a beautiful friend of mine, Manuela. She created this all these years ago, but they create sanctuaries for women who have got themselves out of domestic violence situations and they're setting up their new life in their home. And so, you know, part of this money is going to Friends with Dignity. Like, that makes me happy to know that someone I know is going to receive so that she can give. And then, like, it's just like this constant flow of the give and receive.
Feels really good.
It makes me my heart just warms with it. So yeah, that's very cool.
I love that so much. So the purpose of us jumping on here today was to share with you from our hearts what the bridge actually is, because I know there's been a lot of questions swinging my way. And this is what it is. And it's an evolutionary thing. Like, when we jump into this bridge from today, you know, it will evolve and grow and transform into what I can already feel to be something that's freaking amazing. So join us here at the start. Come on this journey with us and see where it takes us. Trace.
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm so excited to share these people with you and not just have them all to myself, because every single one of them has nourished my life in some way. And I just know that they all come from that place where your life will be nourished too, just by simply being in the room with them, let alone what they're going to teach you. So come on, the whole thing is you got nothing to lose, because this is not, you're not locked in. If you decide in, 6 weeks, I don't want this bridge anymore, you can just cancel. I can't understand why you would, but just, you're not locked into anything here.
Yeah.
This is you choosing you. And I think if we can look at it like this, instead of scrolling Netflix and watching the same crap over and over again, it's like, this is Gaia television.
Yeah.
Where you're going to come and feed your brain. You're going to feed your soul. And so rather than just scrolling the trash and I don't know, and all the distractions and all the stuff, at least you come into the bridge and you know that whilst you're scrolling, you're receiving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be beautiful energy that you're going to be part of. So,
and you can contribute, like, in Gaia and Netflix, you're just a viewer. This is you're part of this. You're the reason we're doing it, right? So I love that. And I also want to just add, just popped in for me, I had no idea what this was about when Trace first came to me. I thought I was paying $11 a week to be in it. So I'm like, I'm in. That's nothing. And then I actually went,
question it. And I went, hello, no, you're not paying.
I jumped on a Zoom with all the other beautiful, amazing souls. And Tracy told us all that we're not paying. We all have a link that we're sharing with others to bring our friends and beautiful family we love and value into this space. And I'm like, oh, this is even better.
It's amazing. And all of you did it. All of you didn't. Nobody even questioned me. Not one of you questioned me. Everyone just said, when the minute I sent them the message, everybody just went, yeah, of course. I don't even know what it is, but I'm in.
That's just a sign of who they are.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's the right time. It's the exact right time. This is so needed right now. The beautiful holistic space, as much as I love it, is so diluted, and there's so much out there that possibly isn't the best for people to be absorbing. So I know in this space, it's safe, it's beautiful, it's going to be so nourishing. And with you at the helm, Trace, how could it not be, right?
Mate, I got to tell you, like, I'm like a lioness protecting my pride. But the other thing that really excites me is there's chat options that we can actually open up chat rooms and have conversations. Like, if you're having a bad day and you just want somebody to talk to, you can actually just come into the bridge and go, is anybody out there? And somebody out of all the 20 people, one of us are going to be able to get on and just talk to you, like just be there with you. So, I mean, that in itself,
that made me take
that's
a nice
valuable,
deep breath.
but it's also empowering because it's you reaching out saying, hey, I need some help here. And I think that's where we all are, is we're all in a space now where we've got that. And I wanted to create that for others, because that's power. When you can actually go, you know what, I'm actually not in a good way, I'm going to reach out. That's life-changing shit.
And
like
you'll
that.
probably get told, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
By any of us.
Yeah. And it's not about us giving you counseling or telling you what to do or giving you opinions. It's just an ear, somebody to just be with you safely, to be there with you while whatever's going on.
I feel like guiding them back to themselves. We will, all of us, in whatever way, shape or form that is for the individual, guide you back home to the self.
Yeah.
Because that's where all the answers are.
To love. Back to love.
Back to the heart. Yes, so powerful. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank
Trace.
you, my friends.
So great to have you again on this podcast and on the Facebook Live for those that are listening. I'm going to stop the podcast. So thank you so much, listeners, for joining us, and I'll see you next episode.